Hello.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Andy's Man Club
Oh,
podcast.
I'm very glad and honoured to be a part of it, Luke. Thank you for having me in Andy Man's Club. It's an honour. I'm glad that I'm here. I can speak for being in a position myself,
Yep.
being weak and lost everything and to a degree and feeling, like I say, wanted to jump, wanted to do that thing, and I'm glad I'm in that position to talk about it. I'm here now, and I'm glad that you and Lucas are here to make it
100%.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on.
no,
and
no,
ultimately
man. And I appreciate what you're doing
being
as well,
vulnerable.
mate.
I think
Yeah.
I think what would be good to give every listener and those who are watching,
Yeah, of course.
a bit of an intro into who you are,
Right,
a bit of your
okay.
background professionally, and
Okay.
then we'll delve into some of the the other
mate.
stuff. Is that all right?
Of course it is.
Bit of a dating bio, shall we say?
Yes, let's do it.
Pretend you're
This
back
is
in
your
the
life.
dating scene. Yeah.
Or
Yes.
this is your life.
Yeah, this is your
whatever it
life.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell everyone just like a little bit of a synopsis of you, who you are.
Yeah, of course. Hello, everybody. My name is Thomas Peter Meighan. I was born on the 11th.
Very formal, I like that. Full name. Full name. Sunday
11th
name.
for the first, 11th for the first, 1981. Yeah. I grew up in South Leicester, Blaby, with my father and my mother and my younger brother John James, my dad Thomas John James, my mum Patricia as well, Pat. So yeah, we grew up in Blaby, South Leicester, little kind of village, working class village. Very very working class. The people around us, just the realness of being people
northern,
together. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Obviously, I grew up in the 80s when when movies were the best thing ever. Because I'm obsessed with ET. If you do a bit of research, you'll see it. And if you come to my house, you'll see the bike.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not the original bike, and I didn't pay 10 grand for it either. It's not true. But anyway, I kind of grew up as we were. My dad was a window cleaner. My mother was a nurse. We had we had struggles. We moved house a lot because of the situation we were in. We stayed in the same area. My mum and dad fighted tooth and nail for me and John. But it was loving. It was loving, and it was hard.
Yep.
Definitely hard. It ain't easy, when you're in that situation as a kid and you see your mates having, your friends having cars and stuff. We didn't have a car and all that, and but we did it, and we had what we needed and what my dad could do and mum could afford, which has moulded me into who I am today.
Yep.
Is me being honest. It was a loving house. We had two Jack Russells. Buster and Titus, they've long gone.
Yep.
Brown bread, bless them. They were funny though, them dogs. I went to Stokes Primary School. Of course, I was a daydreamer. Always wanted to be Michael Jackson. Always wanted to be a singer. Always wanted to be a former. Wanted to be a front man. Music was there. It was with me. It was born into me. Always.
And you had that vision.
Since I was a kid. I used to mimic Michael Jackson. Like I used to rewind Thriller, the video, and copy and mimic it. Then I'd do it.
Same. We've got commonality there. I used to have the glove.
Oh wow!
The
really?
glove. Yeah, the
right.
glove. My little Irish nana.
Bless you! You're Irish like me.
Yeah,
good man.
Hand stitch that.
God bless your heart, Luke. Yes, God bless you.
She hand stitched that. So I had the leather jacket.
Oh, did you?
Trilby hat.
Oh, mate, listen, that they were of a time, weren't they? Fantastic
big
memories.
Time.
Like you said, like mimicking it. I actually did a full concert.
Yes.
2-hour concert and record it and mimics it. Mum was like, "Oh, he's nuts, this lad." But ADHD, of course, which everyone knows I've had it since the day I was born. It's just.
I suppose though, ADHD gets a bad rep a lot, but
it does.
I guess it's been your superpower as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, man, there's different forms of it as well. Mine's a hyperactive disorder, so I have 10 conversations at once, and I can't sit still, and I churn myself up, and then I make matters worse in my head when it's not even there. I talk very fast, as you can tell now.
Yes, I'm with you, mate.
But you know what I'm saying, Luke? So, so then that's one conversation. I'm going back to primary school now. So, see, ADHD.
Get back to Michael Jackson. No, listen, we're on it.
So, and you know, I grew up, you know, a happy lad. You know, you had the bullies. You know, you had to, you know, whatever. I was in a gang. You know. Yeah, secondary school, you know, bang, bang, bang. You know, I remember doing music in secondary school. Like, I remember doing a track in music class on a keyboard and whatever. I didn't really think to anything about music then. There was grunge music. Kurt Cobain was huge. Nirvana. I was into Cypress Hill with my mate Ben. We loved rap music, NWA and Public Enemy, all the real hip hop music.
Yes.
Not like now. It's not even worth talking about, is it? That was the real hip hop. Then I went on to the next school. Of course, as you do, you know, I'm, you know, into drum and bass. Yeah, you know, curtains, you know, big earring, sovereign on my finger, bomber jacket, BMX, mongoose.
Let's have it.
Graffiti artist. Yeah. Remember getting caught at school. I told the teacher it was me, and he said he wouldn't tell anyone if I did tell him it was me, and he fucking did it. The bastard, Roger. Yeah.
Shithouse.
Yeah, shithouse. But he was a nice guy, like the Beatles, so I got to forgive him for that. But he was nice. I don't know if he's still with us or not, but he had like a old ropey tie, you know, thin ties and a big beard and a bit, you know, a bit eccentric. But we I've had some really good teachers. You know, one of my teachers, Mrs. Smart, was at primary school. Well, she taught me the keys on a little keyboard, you know, and from then on, you know, and then this thing about music and drum and bass, like I say, my third school I went to
became a big part of it.
Yeah, massively. And then the Britpop happened, and then, you know, I left school with not many GCSEs. I didn't turn up to many; they were ungraded.
Yep.
Obviously, I put the results down the drain. You're not tracked nowadays. You can get letters. You can get emails now. Don't you? The kids do. Well, our kids do anyway.
Yeah, ours do.
Get followed everywhere. So we got away with murder. To be honest. And you know, as you do, you know, and then there was a band I started rehearsing with when I left college. I can't remember the name of the band. I think I thought they were called something like The Unknown. I think it is something like that. Anyway, and then I knew Sergio from school and football, and he was starting a band. And I said, "What a great idea! You know, will you join? If I join, then I'll do vocals." And we formed a little band and we rehearsed religiously, and I was working at Doc Martin's factory for about 2 years. So in the meantime, I was catching the bus after work with my tambourine and my guitar, and everyone used to rip me, calling me a Liam wannabe and all that. And you think you're Liam, and no, and as you do. Gets the bus, rehearsed religiously for, you know, oh God, we 3 or 4 times a week till we were good, really good. And then, you know, till your fingers were bleeding, and many great memories. And then, of course, I left Doc Martens. I walked out. I went to work for my dad's friend, fabricating steel engineering. I used to break all the drills.
An awful job.
I was tired. Probably I was dirty. I was full of dirt. It took a few. When I left, when we got the record deal, it took about 2 years for all the dirt to come out my knees, all the blackheads. Yeah, the guillotine. But I didn't do any welding or that or anything. I just broke the drills. And but I was my old boss Norm Brewing, God bless him. You know, he was good to me, and all my time really was in the studio. You know, with the band when we were called Syracuse. And then, you know, we were gigging more, played gigs in London, bomb. We got let down by this record company, got told no by this company, and all of a sudden, bang, they got Process Beats, the demo. About 3-4 years later, a guy called Darren Dixon got it and showed it to a guy called Jed Doherty. And we did a rehearsal, and he signed us. And he was like, we've got to sign you because you've got no fear in your eyes, Tom. And then the rest is history.
Boom,
like that. And then, cut a long story short, I got done for an assault on my partner, which is my wife now, Vicky. We had a scrap. I remember being arrested, put in the paper, national news and all that. And yeah, I kind of lost the ground I was on. I fell through the earth. I kind of lost everything, you know. And the feeling I had was like I was dead already, so I didn't really care anymore. So I just kind of thought of situations I could put myself in, what would be easy way out. So, you know, I don't want to go into too much detail.
No, you don't. Listen.
But Luke, I really thought about doing the impossible, you know, the unthinkable.
Yes.
And it did cross my mind, and that's when I was off my head, of course, to block it all out and all this. And then even when I was sober, or whatever you want to call it, I still had these thoughts, you know. And I think what happened to me, because I was in a rock band at an early age, and we worked hard to get where we wanted to get.
Yes,
Luke. And 23, and I from 23 till, what would it be? 39, 40 years old. I was one of the biggest bands in the world, and being the frontman of a massive rock band, and I was a rock star, and I still am a rock star. No one's going to take that away from me. I've got my medals, you know, bro. So
let's jump into that rock star.
Yeah,
because I think what's really, really interesting is there's some massive highs in there which you're probably going to relate to with your own mental journey. Some big, big lows. And I was just thinking about what you said. So you're this kid, this little boy.
Yeah.
It's come from, I don't want to call it up north because I'm from proper up north.
Midlands. You said
I'm going to call it Midlands.
Yeah, the Midlands, man. It is the Midlands.
It's north of here, but it's not north. It's not north of where I'm from.
Well, it's the Midlands, isn't it? Well, that's Birmingham, so yeah.
People around my neck would say, you can't call Leicester
Halifax.
North. Exactly.
Brilliant.
They'll be calling you a southerner, right?
Yeah.
So you've come on this journey and then you join this band.
Yeah.
And the band's called?
Kasabian.
Huge band, right? Huge band.
Yeah.
So your world has suddenly just been crazy, I imagine. Travelling, touring, going through all these.
Well, it wasn't
big highs.
Massive. Do you know what, Luke, as well, thinking about it as well? I used to have these recurring dreams and it weren't real. I don't think I've told many people. I think I've told my wife this and my mum. But I'd have recurring dreams that like it never happened. Like I was still at working for my dad's friend. So
fabricating.
Yeah, I was still in there. I was telling them I'm in a rock band and I'm leaving. And I kept having the same dream. And maybe that was my conscience.
Yeah, or self-doubt.
Self-doubt. Yeah,
because
there you are.
As men, we all struggle with that self-doubt. Don't we all think that at some point someone's going to come and say it's all over, or you're not good enough, or whatever it is, whatever field we're in, whether you're a joiner, a musician, a speaker, running a mental health charity, we all question ourselves at times, don't we? And
exactly.
What I liked about you is, and I think this is where some people need to get their head around, is that you visualised a lot of what happened though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Even from being a young age, it's like, I'm going to be a musician and this is what I'm going to do, and you practiced, and people need to know that there's a lot of good as well, isn't there?
I told people we're in a massive rock band, they all laughed. And then it happened, you know. I just told them, I said, one day we'll be up there. I'll be up there with Liam Gallagher. No problem. It happened.
Yes. What that like? Well, tell us about the highs.
The highs, man.
Because there's some big pleasures there, isn't there?
The big, like was getting an album out and hearing a single on the radio on Mark and Lard show. We lived on a farm and we got an advance and we fucking spunk that up the wall, like literally in about fucking 2 weeks. We were like that. Then we had to realise we had to make a record. Yep. We had to fucking wake up a bit. You know what I mean? And
somewhere like this.
And then you know, I do believe in fate, man. You know, and a miracle. You know, and Serge, a great songwriter and stuff. You know, and we had Chris Karloff. You know, and Chris Edwards. You know, we didn't have a drummer, so we used to do all the music on Cubase. Well, Serge and Karloff would do it a lot, and by one night accident, I remember we were recording really late, probably about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And he just did that, and we went, wow, what's that? What is that? And we caught it on loop. So we caught it. It was an accident, really. Yeah. And then that was the birth of us.
It's the blow up.
And then the LSF come after that and Cut Off and all these great songs, on the first album with Kasabian. Then we realised we've got to get in a van and start playing it. Yeah. So then we realised it ain't as beautiful as you think.
This is what I'm going to say to you, because everyone has this idea, no matter what field you're in. I played rugby, for a living.
I can tell you rugby, lad. You're not a footballer, are you?
Yeah, rugby lad.
Bit
of meat on board. And people always expect that you have this dream.
Yeah.
When you reach that dream, that'll be it. And it's not, is it? It doesn't actually, when you're there, it's not everything that you think
it is. You've got to go for it. I mean, I remember putting our posters up in the venues with Clubfoot on it, and a yellow poster with a guy with a mask on with blue tack. Yeah. How's that? And some nights would be 10 people at the shows. We did like a share headlining tour with like a band called Chikinki. They were great, man. They were great, yeah. I mean, they were different from us. One was called Boris, and one was called Rupert. Yeah. But they were great. But they were sound. And we had a laugh. And, some nights would be one person The other night be 10.
Yep.
The other night there'd be 50.
Those some of your best memories, though. When you're in that grind
trying to
with
get
your
there,
mates.
yeah, trying to get there
Trying to
was
get
fascinating and fantasizing about it. Getting there and looking at the rider like fucking 4 beers, no 6 beers and a 12-pack of Walkers and some bananas. That's it.
Yep.
That's it, man. We stayed in travel lodges, man. Like we shared the rooms, sand eyes, you know, you name it, we did it. We played and played and played some strange gigs. Amazing,
I bet, yeah.
Amazing. But we had it in us, and then, you know, we went on tour with a band called the Cooper Temple Claws. You know, they gave us a support stop. You know, I thank them for that for now. You know, looking back, and we were great. We do like 6 songs and then walk off stage. Then we'd have to come back on stage again and take a kit off. So I gave it all the finale.
Yeah.
Then I would take,
Come back up and pack up yourself.
yeah.
And that's it,
yeah.
innit?
Yeah, and then it started to climb, and you know we got the NME cover and stuff, and you know, and they've got more journalists that were interested, and we're last band to do Top of the Pops.
Yep.
You know, so it
Got to the pinnacle, didn't it?
It's amazing, man. Like that, and that was the beginning. Then we just grew, and we put Empire out, and next thing we know, before the second record, the album cut, we went on tour of Wasting Jet in America.
So that would be the pinnacle.
That was amazing.
That's
yeah,
the
man.
mountaintop.
Yeah, man, fantastic times. Jet, I love Jet. You know, Chris Sester and Nick Sester and Mark and Cameron. You know, and obviously Liam and Noel and Gallagher's game and Zach Starkey was in the band then, and the Wizard played piano. I called him the Wizard and that. And I was a baby, man, and we only had half an hour, but Noel was like, he's singing like it's his last gig, and it's like it's Wembley. Fucking who's that? I love him. Who's this?
Yeah.
Like, and Liam and Noel were like, wow, fucking who's this? Boom, 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 boom. And after that we did Empire at Rockfield. Weirdly enough, Keith Flint was there, friend of mine, and how ironic is that? And Keith Flint was cutting some music. I don't think it was with the Prodigy. He was there with his missus at the time. So Japanese lady, I think. And he come in, he had Shoot the Runner, and he had Empire. And I remember his face going, that was fucking great. I said, yes, Keith. I fucking love you guys. And that's what I remember of that session, you know. Keith Flint being hearing the songs through the speakers.
Yes.
The Prodigy Fire started with us, and he was buzzed, and we were buzzed, and yeah, you know, we recorded it in Monmouth in Wales, and then we had a great time. You know, fantastic. Second album, number 1, first number 1, bang, we were gone. We were bomb, Japan. You know,
it
all
just blows up,
and we're gone.
So when you end up in that, let's call it like a tornado.
Yeah, it's a tornado.
Of madness, of good madness.
Yeah, I mean,
when does it just, for you, when did you ever think to yourself, which I'm guessing you didn't, I need to look after my mental health here?
No, I didn't, never did.
Does any rock stars?
I don't think they ever do, you know. I don't think you actually, there's a good quote from, I think it was John Lennon or George Harrison said that everything's going on around you, everyone's madder than you, but you're stuck in the middle of it.
Yes, it's all going.
But you're right about that. When do you think, oh, am I all right? What's going on? Is it now? Maybe the music and the stardom or whatever you want to fucking call it.
Yep.
Did that get a grip of me? And I forgot about everything, and I just went with it. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, wow, shit! I'm in a twilight zone. What's
because you end up with, we all have masks, right?
Yeah, of course.
Tom the dad, Tom the partner, Tom the rockstar.
Whatever,
Well, you, Tom, lead singer, Kasabian, I'm the man. So no matter what's coming, it's a bit of a deflect it.
Yeah, did it just catch up with me after all these years of not actually registering what was going on?
Because I imagine rockstar life, there's a lot of pleasures, isn't there?
Yeah, of course
pleasure,
there is.
So pleasure. And it's the next high, next high.
Of course. I mean,
so when that don't quite get as high, it feels shit, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So suddenly you find yourself on way back down that mountain.
Way back down. I mean, when you do Glastonbury and you headline the Pyramid stage, how'd you come down?
Yeah.
It's like you tick the box. U2, Paul McCartney, Radiohead, Coldplay. We did it, no problem. 120,000 people in my hands. Then we do Vicky Park at Leicester in 2014.
Yep.
It's don't get bigger, do you? You know, and then we do Leicester Stadium 2 nights in a row and won the league. You know, we headline Reading and Leeds about 4 or 5 times. Headline Isle of Wight 3 times, 2 or 3 times. You know, when I was in the band, headline in Japan, Australia. Going to America, doing the American TV shows, going there, flying there, meeting him, going there, going here, doing that, waking up.
It's for you. Do you know, for you with your ADHD, this would have probably been like good for you, wouldn't it, at one point? Because
Well,
it'd
yeah,
be like,
I mean,
everything's busy.
But the thing is, that's the point, you know, because look, I am what I am.
It'd have felt good for you though, wouldn't it? Because you go in there, you're doing this, you're doing that.
Of course.
Constantly on the go.
Of
So you wouldn't have
course.
had time to sit and go,
Of course,
fuck, what's going on with me?
Yeah.
Ever. You'd never had a chance for that, would you?
Never.
Because you're getting dragged to your interviews, TV.
Exactly.
New records.
And it's a complete hurricane, like you were saying.
Tornado, it's like,
Luke.
So when did that tornado turn other way? When did it go from being this real positive tornado and all stuff's going on?
When it started, I think more than anything, Luke, I think it was like, you know, sometimes on tour, I'd be on my own in my room and that, and I'd drink, you know, kind of drink and put a film on it, and then it become normalised, wouldn't it? It's just normal, isn't it? You just get used to it. It's not wow.
And if everyone else's band's doing it,
yeah, well, I know exactly.
And everyone in that lifestyle does it.
And I think so, Luke, as well. Being what I was doing, is it can be lonely as well.
Yep.
Which is even I had my brothers with me.
But would your brothers? Because obviously I played rugby, and in the rugby changing room, I was like, yeah, you're in it together, but. Yeah. There's only so much vulnerability you give to them, innit?
Exactly.
Because you don't want them to ever think you're weak.
It's quite a lonely place, Luke. Yes. You know. So
did you ever dare take your mask off to boys and say, anyone else ever struggled, or would it have been
I think they could see bits of it. You know what I mean? Or
but you'd never be vulnerable enough to say, I'm struggling here, boys.
Yeah, because I think everything just caught up with me with the fame, the being a fucking front man, selling records, fucking wearing a fur coat. Fucking is what you know.
Bravado.
The bravado. The people wanted the attention on me, all that. I think he just caught up with me. I never really spoke about what's it like to be in this band, and I think that was possibly the thing that probably kind of tipped me out.
Was that the moment? Was that the moment where you went, I'm struggling here?
Yeah, kind of, but I kind of ignored it a little bit as well. You know,
how long did you ignore it for?
Fucking ages, man, like years. You know, but I don't think anyone asked me how are you. Instead of me looking after everyone else, which I've done all my fucking life, that's all I've ever done. I've never had anything, but I've gave a lot.
Yep.
You know, what about me? And you know, really, and there was a lot of things going on within the band as well that I wasn't talking about to the rest of them, and they weren't talking to me about certain things. I'm not talking about mental health. I'm talking about the situation within the band and stuff. You know, and I wasn't happy at things, so I just used to block it and stuff. You
Pretend
know,
it wasn't happening.
Yeah,
that's what blocks do, though, don't we? We put it under the carpet.
Of course.
And hope that someone will take it away for us. And then that adds to stuff. I think when people think of mental health, they always think of like depression and anxiety.
Yeah, it ain't just depression, though,
actually,
is it? Yeah.
Sometimes just a build-up of shit.
Of course it is.
It's a build-up of negativity that we've let, frustrations, insecurities, self-doubts, build up. So like you say, if you're in this band and you're starting to get frustrations, starting to get irritations, and you put it under the carpet, I'll block out, and then you're doing stuff like go to your room drinking. That's just bringing you down.
Yeah.
And suddenly, before you know it, you can't even deal with what's going on, can you?
Exactly. So you just keep blocking it, don't you? You know,
until it's unblockable.
Exactly.
And then it just crushes you, doesn't it?
And I think with me, what happened, you know, Luke, listen, look, and I'm a man, I'm honest, right? Listen, it is what it is, look. And I was in a dark place. It's simple as that, you know. And yeah, I mean, I did think I can't see. I can tell you now. I was like, I can't see anything. Like I can't. There's nothing there anymore.
No future.
And I felt, I just felt like a shell. Like, especially what happened within the band and what happened with my wife and the media and all that shit, you know, which I had to take on my fucking own, you know, because there wasn't anyone to stand by me. No, you know, at all. You know what I mean? There was nothing. There was no one. You know,
brothers have gone, wives gone.
Yeah,
everyone else is against you.
I mean, my wife was there, but I couldn't see her. Do you know what I mean? So, sending me off to places, quick fix, get him sorted. You know what I mean? All that bullshit.
Yes.
You know. So, I've been there and done it, Luke. So I just thought, you know what? I said, fuck it. This ain't worth it. You know, like. But I felt dead. The day I went to court and stuff is really when I felt dead.
Yes.
Like I was a shell, and that's when I thought about doing the unthinkable, and I really did.
So where did the rebirth come?
The rebirth.
So at that point where you're feeling dead, I'm dead. Where's that moment come? Because what we call it is, Andy's Man Club is hope.
Yeah, hope.
And hope is that tomorrow's going to be better than today. When you lose hope, you lose life. So my brother-in-law, Andy, who died by suicide, who Andy's Man Club's named after.
Of course.
he somehow lost hope, didn't he?
Right.
The thousands of guys that have come through his door at some point, they lost hope. But by speaking to another bloke like we are, and I can maybe look at you or someone's listening now and thinking, I've been there, we get up, but what we all
my hope was, I've got my daughter Mimi. Why would I do something stupid? I've got my partner Vicky, I've got the kids, I've got Kyra, Lani and Taya, I've got Vicky, I've got mum and dad, I've got these people that love me, I've found a new management that are going to try and get me, pull me back from the earth, right? That was sucking, killing, literally draining me. Throw me a bit of rope and out, see what happens. Not that rope, throw me that rope to pull me up. Yep. I got a partner that we made up and we forgot we're going to get through it and get on with it, Support parents, support my mum and dad were supportive, great management of people that believe in me. My daughters, well, I say my stepdaughters, I can. I've got Mimi, Alani, Tay, Kyra, I've got my best friend Ben Collins, but I didn't see anything of him. I missed out on my mate Steve. I didn't speak to him for 2-3 years. Gone. Gone.
Yes.
And then I thought, fuck this. No. You either give up and that's it. And what a sad ending and what a terrible ending. What a shit ending. If I go and do what I've got to do and fucking jump off a cliff or whatever it is, what I was going to be thinking about doing, what a sad ending that would have been.
So would you say there were shifting questions you're asking yourself? So instead of saying, will the world be better off without me? Am I causing more damage to my family than good? Actually, my family need me. Do my family need me? What good can I provide for family? What can my setback? What can my bounce back be rather than my setback? So with all this starting to go in your head, because obviously you didn't just throw a white flag in, did you? Not only on your life, you didn't throw it on your career. You obviously thrown it on your family.
Like I said, Luke, I had my missus, I had the girls. I just thought, you know what? I said, no.
Fucking fight
I was
back.
near. I was near.
Yeah.
I was pretty near, I'll be honest with you. I was 98%, 99% nearly. Very near. I had it all planned and everything, but I don't want to go into that. But,
But something said.
Yeah, man, it's big. It's really big. So, yeah, I was serious, very serious. I thought, no, I can't. What am I doing? No. Whoa. Hope.
Yeah, so I've got a question for you.
Go on.
And something that I always think about when I think of someone who's come through the other side is, how would you feel now if you wasn't here and you were looking back on how life has ended up turning out?
It'd be absolutely awful. Yeah, I mean, how would I feel?
If you could actually see yourself now not here and everything going on around you,
fucking horrible.
Versus what you can see now,
what a waste of my life.
And that's hope, innit?
Yeah,
because even though you were rock bottom, you had everything going on, with your partner, your kids, the band, your career up, your identity in crisis.
Identity. I wasn't looking after myself either, Luke. That's the thing. I lost who I was.
100%.
Yeah, lost who I was.
Suddenly, if you're lead singer of Kasabian, now you're not. Your identity's gone, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't only that, Luke. I was looking after myself.
And then,
properly. You know what I mean? It's me. I'm sparkly. I was dead.
Dwindled.
I was dead. Yeah, I was dead. Yeah, completely dead. Dead from my face. If you look at the pictures of me a couple of years back, you can see it, Luke. And it wasn't just the alcohol, Luke. It was the fucking mental health.
It sucks life out.
100%. Yeah.
But isn't it powerful when you think of on reflection?
Maybe I could say drugs, alcohol, whatever, but it's the mental health.
Which all plays in, doesn't it? Drinking drugs play a big part on that.
If you're happy and you're drinking, great. But if you're not happy and you're drinking, you're fucked.
Using it as a coping strategy to escape.
That's what it was. It was medicine.
Yeah, and you try to distract yourself.
Exactly. And the thing is, Luke, as well, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a fucking saint, right? I'm not a saint. I'm not.
No one is, are they?
I'm not an angel, mate. I never will be an angel. But I've got a good heart and I'm real and I mean well. I mean well on other people. I want to. I'm a carer. I want to make sure everyone's. My dad's the same. Are you all right? Are you okay? Make sure he's all right before I can rest. I'm like my missus. Are you all right? Are you all right? Before I can rest.
That starts with you, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Again,
as you know, you can only do so much for everyone else.
Exactly. And this is what got me in it.
Burns you out.
Yeah. Exactly.
And if you're doing other stuff to help yourself.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
But Paul, I could see it really affected you, that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Thinking about how life would have been. But that as men, I feel like these moments where we're being really vulnerable, where we think about how different life could be now.
Yeah, I mean, again, Luke, like today I was on a train and I sat next to a guy who was he was in the armed forces, and he was a big guy, big beard. His name was Michael, Mick. And he's like, anyway, for some reason, he's sat next to me. And he's massive. And I thought, fuck's sake. And I said it when he sat next to me. Anyway, a really nice guy. Had like a flat hat, you know, and a waistcoat on that. And dead smart and that. And I was talking to him. He's from Stoke. He's a Stoke City fan. And he was telling me that what he does now is he goes out into the woods and does old veterans. He does like a course with them to how to survive, you know, and that's what he like Bear Grylls.
Yes.
And he was telling me he's got terminal cancer. He's got 6 years to live. 6 to 8, sorry. And I sat down. Well, I was sitting down and I thought to myself, "When you what?" And he said, "Yeah, they've took his nuts off."
Yeah.
He told me that, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" Said I took my cat's nuts off. You were laughing about it and stuff.
Got to have a laugh about it.
Got to. Fucking life is too short, mate. And he told me, I got 6. I think I got 6 to 8. The doctor said it's fucking gone. He's just waiting. You know, it could get worse. It could ease down a bit.
Yep.
I just thought to myself, and how selfish of me to think, you know, this guy's living and he ain't got long and he's making the best he can of it. And I thought like, yeah, how selfish am I? Like, fucking wanting to do that. And I was in a rock band and I'm privileged and I've done all this. And I thought, what an idiot I am, you know.
But you can't excuse.
That's how I felt though, Luke, you know.
And
then I shook his hand and that, and I said, give me your number and I'll get you some tickets to come and see us. And they said, will you do that? And I said, yeah, because you've inspired me today to fucking fight.
100%.
That's what I said to him. And when I left the train station, I said to him, you've inspired me today. He said, you've inspired me. How weird is that?
2 blocks.
Yeah.
Different backgrounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, to
He
both took
couldn't write that. And I talked to him, poor guy. He talked to me as well for 4 hours.
And that's that power of vulnerability though, isn't it?
But he was lovely, you know, and a real nice man. And I thought, oh, mate. He said, and I said, I grabbed him. And when I said, keep the faith. Keep the faith. And he said, I will.
The thing is when you get a diagnosis like that, which is horrendous.
Yeah.
You know, horrendous. Yeah. We've all got a sell-by date, haven't we? We've all got a due date.
There's a time, you know. My dad keeps getting a ruler out, you know. He keeps talking about a ruler and how much is left.
I know, it's true though,
It's unreal. I said, I come over here to you being morbid, it's unreal. But, you know, I've got
time left. But
unreal.
If you think about it though, we've all got that little bit, but we don't know how long it's going to be.
Yeah.
So we got to live every fucking day.
Listen, mate, listen, you know what? You know, I've realised now what it's about, right? And I've realised about making what the best situation you've got and enjoying your life and just enjoy it and not giving a shit, mate, what anyone thinks. Enjoy your life. You know, I've got a great family, you know, I've got good friends, I've got great management, I've got great people that look after me, all these people here.
Shout out the team.
Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional about
mate,
this.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Serious. It's good.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
So people are big.
You know, I've had enough of crying though, Luke. I've done so much crying. I can't cry anymore. I think of all the things what's happened and that, and I've had enough crying. I've done the crying, and I was thinking the people that believe in me and gave me a hope, Luke. You know, and yeah, you know, yeah.
Do you know what?
It is what it is, isn't it? You know, sorry about the tears, guys and girls.
Listen, the tears, it's beautiful, mate, because it shows that there's a lot.
Yeah.
When you're dead and you don't care, you don't cry, you don't laugh.
Well, you can't do anything.
You can't because you're numb, aren't you? But you got that life back, so that's inspiring, isn't it?
Yeah.
But something you just said relates so much to Andy's Man Club and those who follows is that
it's,
the people in your life are so important.
Yeah. You know what's really nice, Luke, as well, that if anyone could take anything from this situation, you know, and get a positive, then or anything from what I'm saying now and believe, like I've just said today, you know, I hope it helps people.
Thing is, mate, we're all scared, aren't we?
Of course, we're all scared. I've written a song called "Scared," so yeah. So I'm here now. I'm here. I'm 41. I'm still young. I'm only in my early 40s, man. I ain't going anywhere.
Tell us where you are now.
Where I am now. I'm happy. I'm married. I've got married. I've got 3 bold cats.
Yes.
I've got sphinxes. I don't like cats. I've got 3. I've got 4 girls.
Busy household.
Unreal. But I love it. They look after me. They're my security. I've got a great management. I've got a great band that are my brothers, sisters, should I say, management team, some great people. You know what, Luke, I ain't a bad guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm all right.
I don't think
all right,
But there's not. When you say that bad guy, I think we can put that guilt on ourselves.
Yeah.
We all make bad decisions in life. Don't we? We all make bad choices.
Hell, man,
But the way you tell if someone's good and bad is how we respond to it. And you've picked yourself back up. And now you're on that ladder on way back up, aren't you?
I didn't want to let anyone. The thing is, I let myself down. No, like I said, I was low, Luke, and but I'm here, and this is it, and I've got a new album coming out, Luke, and yeah, it's all positive.
Tell me about your music now.
Oh, it's great, man. I'm writing with Banana and Gaz. I've never been writing songs before. I've got these great songs, and adventurous, the cartoonish, the punk, the rock and roll, the gorgeous, the sexy, the sassy, the me. They're energetic. They're the fucking Tasmanian devil, mate.
Yes.
That's who it is.
I've heard some of the deep stuff as well.
Oh, man,
powerful.
yeah. Which is, again...
Powerful. I can relate to a lot of it.
My Mrs. Vicky's been so supportive, my mum and dad, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law have been great. They're so funny when I call them that. They'll laugh their heads off. It's so hilarious. Before I was married, you say, this is my fiance, Vicky. She'd get embarrassed. Stop saying fiance. You say it's my partner.
Yeah, I do that.
And I've got, life's all right, and I'm on the way up, and I know I'll be back, and I'm going to be back very soon, and I can feel it, because I'm a performer. It's what I do.
Yes.
Which is singing on stage and making people feel great and making me feel great and doing my job, which I was supposed to do on planet Earth, is to be here to make people feel happy. And if I'm doing that, then I can die a good man. And God will, or Jesus, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'll knock on the gates. Thomas, there's a list here. I'm not sure about this one. Please. He's there. Can I speak to Jimi Hendrix? Well, he was a naughty boy, but go on then, let him in. Jim Morrison's in there, and my Uncle Michael's in there, my granddad's in there, my grandma's in there, and, my mate Paul's in there, Bobby's there, Paul's in there, Paul Mundy's in there, all these people. He'll let me in. I think I've done all right. I think 100%. He should open the key. Give me the key and open it.
Do you believe in you?
Yeah, I believe, yeah.
You believe?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
Powerful. That's all that matters.
I do believe. I believe there's something.
I mean, do you believe in you?
Yeah, I believe in me now. I do. Now I believe. I didn't believe in anything. You talked to me a year and a half, 2 years ago. No, probably a bit longer than that. Yeah, I don't know, but I was just dead. But lost everything. My identity, my positivities have just drowned. But now,
what do you do? What do you do now to protect your mental health?
No, I'm creative. I wasn't being allowed to be creative, Luke. You see, I couldn't create anything.
The shackles on.
I was I couldn't do anything, so I was just stuck. Now I'm creative. I'm doing a lot more things. I've got a better outlook on life, Luke. The way I address things, the way I feel, the way I go about things. I've learnt a lot. Fucking I've had to. But the mental health checking, man, it's there, and I've got it, and I won. I just won.
Yeah.
I got my lightsaber out, and fucking cut him in half, and I won. So
and it's still going to be an ongoing battle forever.
Of course it is. Yeah, it's
what it,
Yeah, of course it is. The struggles, But the thing is, I wasn't in a happy place. That was one of the things, Luke, as well. I wasn't in a happy place within the situation I was in, and there was a lot of personal things that were going on as well, which weren't good as well. That all adds, doesn't it?
There's a big difference between happiness and pleasure.
Of course there is. And now,
have all these pleasures.
Of course, man. I just want the simple things, though, Luke.
We're actually
bothered.
Fine.
Yeah, I ain't
sat
bothered,
at home with your missus having a cup of tea, watching your kids run right. That's
exactly,
better
man.
Than Nebworth, innit?
I love it, man. Yeah. Look, life's for living, man. And I'll be back sooner or later. So.
If you could give us one final message to any guy or girl listening, one positive, what would it be?
Any positive message? I just want to say, hey, listen, it's me talking. I did it, and you can do it. It's pretty easy stuff. Push it to one side. Think of the future. think of the positives. If you do what you're going to do, think of devastation you leave behind. It really is not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not only you kill everyone else.
And as you, Tom, have said in this podcast so powerfully,
Yeah.
there is hope. When you do,
hope,
if you was to look back on what could have been,
Yeah.
you'd be devastated because there is light in the tunnel.
Of course.
There is chances for redemption and future.
Man. Redemption, man. Bob Marley redemption song. Give me it, man. It's mine. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I just want to take the opportunity to thank everyone that's supported me and been there and loved me for who I am and got me through it. And I'm here now. And thank you for your time, Luke.
And thank
you
you
for
man.
Andy Man's Club. Bless you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry about the crying. It's okay to talk.